Good morning. It's Thursday, August 13th. And I don't know if you noticed, but I've seen some signs around where companies or banks or somebody is willing to buy your coins. Is the U.S. really having a coin shortage? I don't know. But from what I heard, there's a story going around that because of the pandemic, the mints aren't working at full capacity. I find that to be kind of crazy, since the mints, in my mind, would probably be automated and mostly machines, so why wouldn't they be able to mint enough money? Now, I would consider a mint worker an essential worker. I don't know why they're not working. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Now, I don't use much cash myself. I use a credit card for almost everything. But there are many people in this country who don't have a bank account. They don't have a credit card. They don't have a checking account. They rely on cash. And a lot of people who have cash and have to use it, they annoy me sometimes. Because I'm standing on a supermarket line, abiding by the social distancing. I'm 6 feet away. And because this person is going to pay cash, it takes them twice as long to get finished with their transaction. So that bothers me sometimes, depending upon whether or not I'm in a hurry. But there are many people in this country, as I said before, that don't have bank accounts, and cash is their way of life. So now, these people are being put under heavy pressure. I say that because there are many places where you have to have a credit card, or else you have to have exact cash. For example, when you go into a gas station now, there's nobody who pumps gas for you. You have to pump your own gas. And the machines that you're pumping gas from require that you put in a debit card or a credit card. Now, I don't know exactly what you do when you have to pay cash at a gas station. I'm assuming what you have to do is go in to the store and give them cash. And then when you go to the pump, that's the amount of money that you're going to use up to pump your gas. I think that's how it works. And then there are many stores that want you to use a certain credit card. Like if you go to Costco, Costco requires that you use a Visa card. And they have their own branded Visa card. And so when you go to the store, when you use their card, then at the end of the year, you get a rewards check. And that's nice, because they don't want people paying cash, because it takes too long to get people out of the store when they're paying cash. So that's, again, a problem for a lot of people. Now, another thing about credit cards, most credit cards offer you some kind of reward. 2% off when you go to the restaurants, 3% off when you're buying gas. At the end of the year, you may get some points that you can use. And people, the poor people in this country are screwed because they don't have a credit card, so they don't get these rewards. It's like a no-win situation for them. You can't get a credit card, you can't get a bank account, you can't get reward. You're getting screwed left and right. Now, I know there's some segment of society that won't use a credit card because they, in the past, have run up huge debts using their credit cards, and then they had to pay it off at an exorbitant interest rate. So that's the other side of the coin, so to speak. So you have the poor that must use cash, and then they have those who can't control their spending habits. They must use cash. But I don't think that's the real reason that we have a coin shortage. So maybe we're coming to a new world order, because when you use cash, you become anonymous. But when you use a credit card, you can be tracked. Everything that you do is out there for evil people to get their hands on. And maybe that's the real reason that there's a coin shortage and a cash shortage. Because of the New World Order, they want everybody using a credit card so they can keep tabs on us. What do you think about that? So there are probably many of you out there who believe that this is a manufactured shortage in order to spur the increase in credit card use and the increase in information gathering on the lives of the people in the world. But I think the reality is that it's the pandemic that has done this. Handling of coins is dangerous in many people's minds because of the spread of the pandemic. In fact, some people have gone on to say that coins are the new toilet paper. And so they've taken them out of circulation. Pocket change is no longer pocket change. Pocket change is a pain in the ass anyhow. I've also heard stories about people going shopping and paying cash And when it was time to get change, the store asked them if they would mind rounding it up to the nearest dollar, because they didn't have enough change in the cash register to give him his change. And the guy said no, he wanted his change. And I would have said, if you can't give me up to my change, then round it down to the nearest dollar. Why the hell would I be penalized because they don't have enough coins in the cash register? There's insanity going on out there. So if I take a closer look at the situation, I think the big problem is that so many retail outlets and so many businesses have closed up because of the pandemic that nobody's going out there and spending any money. And if you're not spending money, then you're not giving up your coins, right? Now, I know a lot of us are still using credit cards and stuff, but nobody's shopping. How many of you have gone shopping besides for food? Nobody, because there's no place to shop. The clothing stores, the retail stores, all the other retail stores except for food and drugs and things like that are closed. So there's no shopping going on. There's no shopping going on. There's no coins around. The community bank in Wisconsin actually was paying people to take the coins back. They're paying $5 for every $100 in coins. And of course, they're giving you the $100 too. So I looked around to see if there's any banks in our area that are doing that, and I didn't find any. So I guess we're stuck with our coins, unless we all want to chip in and take a flight or drive out to the community bank in Wisconsin. I don't know how that would go. So in any event, that's the situation with the coin shortage. I'm hanging on to my coins. Maybe I'll check in Walmart and see if they want to buy my coin. I get my drugs there. I'll see you all tomorrow.